Football has a funny way of writing its own destiny. In 2007, a simple charity photo shoot in Barcelona brought together a rising superstar and an unknown baby. No one in that room could have possibly imagined that the touch of Lionel Messi's hands on that 5-month-old infant would, 19 years later, set up the most poetic showdown in sports history, because on July 19, 2026, at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, that same baby, now a 19-year-old global phenomenon, stands as the final colossal obstacle between Lionel Messi and his ultimate farewell. The baby's name? Lamine Yamal. This isn't a charity match. This is the FIFA World Cup final. Spain versus Argentina, the reigning world champions against the terrifying new kings of Europe. But as the world prepares for kickoff, one massive tactical question hangs over the footballing universe. How can Luis de la Fuente's hyper-aggressive young Spanish squad dismantle Lionel Scaloni's seemingly invincible Argentina? And what is the tactical blueprint to stop the greatest of all time? Let's dive deep into the ultimate tactical war. On paper, this is much more than a battle between 11 players. It's a clash of two entirely different generations of footballing wisdom. Under Lionel Scaloni, Argentina has evolved into the ultimate tournament machine. They are masters of game management, chameleon-like in their ability to adapt. Whether playing a fluid 4-3-3 or a compact 4-4-2, they control the tempo, suffocate spaces, and strike with lethal, surgical precision. But this Spain side is different. They have completely abandoned the slow, redundant tiki-taka of the past. De la Fuente has engineered a relentless, high-speed, vertical monster, anchored by the best defensive midfielder on earth, Rodri, and weaponized by two of the most explosive wingers in modern football, Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. Spain doesn't want to pass you to death. They want to tear through your defensive lines at breakneck speed. To stop Argentina, you must stop Lionel Messi. It's an easier task than said to do, but Luis de la Fuente has designed a 3-layered defensive trap specifically engineered to isolate the little magician. First, the Zone 14 lockdown, orchestrated by the Rodri shield. Messi is at his most lethal in Zone 14, the crucial area right outside the opponent's penalty box. This is his playground. From here, he can slip a no-look pass to Lautaro Martinez, slide it out wide, or unleash his trademark curling strike. To shut this down, Spain will rely on Rodri. Partnered with Fabian Ruiz, Rodri will form a double pivot wall designed to cut off the passing lanes from Rodrigo de Paul and Alexis McAllister. The goal isn't just to tackle Messi, but to prevent him from receiving the ball in dangerous half spaces altogether, forcing him to drop deep into his own half just to get a touch. Second, the restricting press. Argentina loves transition. The moment they win the ball, they look to feed Messi to orchestrate the counterattack. To counter this, Spain will employ a brutal counterpress. The second Spain loses possession in the final third, Dani Olmo and Pedri will aggressively press the immediate carrier, denying Argentina a clean exit pass. Third, funneling Messi out wide. When Messi does get the ball, left back Marc Cucurella and center back Aymeric Laporte have a very specific directive. Do not let him cut inside. Cucurella will show Messi the outside line, forcing him toward the touchline, where the sideline acts as an extra defender, stripping Messi of his dangerous diagonal passing angles. While Spain's defense tries to chain Messi, their offense will look to exploit Argentina's flanks. Argentina's fullbacks, Nahuel Molina and Nicolás Tagliafico, are in for the longest 90 minutes of their lives. Spain's primary attacking outlet is simple: get the ball to the wings as fast as possible. When Lamine Yamal cuts inside from the right, he forces Argentina's left-sided center-back, Lisandro Martinez, or the aggressive Christian Cuti Romero to step out of the defensive line to cover. The moment Romero steps out, he leaves a massive pocket of space behind him. That is exactly where Spain's central runners, like Nico Williams or Dani Olmo, will make their diagonal lethal runs. But waiting at the end of every Spanish attack is the ultimate psychological giant of international football, Emiliano "Dibu" Martinez. In one-on-one situations, Dibu is a terrifying physical presence who thrives on the biggest stage. What if 120 minutes of tactical warfare cannot separate these two giants? What if it goes to the dreaded penalty shootout? A penalty shootout in a World Cup final is the ultimate psychological horror show, and in this arena, Dibu Martinez is king. His mind games, his towering frame, and his freakish reflexes give Argentina a massive psychological head start. However, Spain boasts a penalty specialist of their own in Unai Simon, who has proven his mettle in high-stakes shootouts for club and country. But standing across from Dibu in a World Cup final is a different beast entirely. For Spain's incredibly young squad, keeping their composure under Dibu's intense psychological pressure will be a monumental test of nerves. When the clock ticks past the 70th minute and legs turn to lead, the destiny of this World Cup will be decided by the benches. Here, Argentina holds a slight advantage. Lionel Scaloni has the luxury of subbing in relentless workhorses like Julian Alvarez or creative engines like Giovanni Lo Celso and Enzo Fernandez to inject fresh, elite energy against a tiring Spanish defense. Spain, on the other hand, will look to Mikel Oyarzabal or Ferran Torres to find that late-game magic. But can Spain's bench match the sheer battle-hardened depth of the world champions? Will Lionel Messi's international fairy tale end with back-to-back World Cup triumphs, cementing his status as the undisputed ruler of footballing history? Or will the 19-year-old child he once bathed rise to dethrone his own creator, signaling the dawn of a brand-new era? Spain's relentless wing speed and tactical press will push Argentina to their absolute limits. But in a World Cup final, tactics only get you so far. When the system breaks down, genius takes over. And when Lionel Messi is on the pitch, systems tend to shatter. We predict a heart-stopping, legendary encounter, with Argentina barely edging out Spain 2-1 in extra time to retain their crown. But win or lose, Lamine Yamal and this young Spanish team will prove that the future of football is already here, and it belongs to them. What do you think? Can Lamine Yamal shock the world and dethrone his childhood idol? Or will Messi lift the gold one last time? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. We'll see you at kickoff.